Hey everyone, welcome back to Psychocomicology. My name is Lee, and I'm continuing my talk about Captain America issue number 119, where Red Skull traps both Captain America and Sam Wilson in the Cosmic Cube. And Captain America and Sam Wilson are trying to break themselves out of it somehow, some way, against all odds. So, first of all, I gotta say, sorry for the short break. I haven't posted content because I went to the Fan Expo in Chicago recently. So I got a bunch of content that I'm actually gonna put on this channel. That way you can see Psychocomicology, the team, in action. Second is I had to take a short self-quarantine. I got exposed to COVID, but everything checks out. I'm all good. So the Cosmic Cube, where we left off. So both Captain America and Sam Wilson got trapped, and Sam Wilson got trained by Captain America, fought off the exiles, and Red Skull and his sort of impersonation of Captain America, really trying to give Captain America a bad name, really being kind of a jerk, and really not being very nice to Captain America's fans, therefore trying to ruin his reputation. So we left off with Cap and Sam beating the exiles, and then the Red Skull really saying, hey, I need to take care of this myself. So with 119, we see Red Skull do just that. So Red Skull ripped off his Captain America costume, face, and then started to really toy with Captain America and Sam Wilson in order to try to destroy them. And he tried to do so in a very humiliating way. And that, what I mean by that, he was really tiring them out. He was very much trying to throw them off base. Just from my MCU experience, I got very much Spider-Man Far From Home Mysterio vibes, where Mysterio was really trying to get Peter Parker to lose all sense of reality, not really trust what was happening. And I saw that similar to what was happening with Sam Wilson and Cap, really fatiguing them out, really stressing them out, not letting them rest, really stripping them down all the way down to their sheer willpower. So once that happened, we start to see where the actual battle starts to begin. So for me, my experience going through this, I was still very much involved. I found myself really diving in, really focusing in on the writing by Stan Lee. To me, I thought the writing was great. The artwork was on point. I can definitely say, based on the comics versus the movies, the comic book portrayal of Red Skull is far more gruesome, far more grotesque, and was really off-putting for me. But I could definitely say, yeah, I don't like him. Another thing that Stan Lee did really well is he got the ego behind Red Skull, where I didn't really see as much of that in the movies. So seeing the ego behind that, driving this idea of, I'm untouchable, there's nothing you can do to me. Even when the fight with Sam Wilson and Captain America, where he put himself in a boulder, really impenetrable, no vulnerability at all whatsoever. I thought that was really well done, and for me, really continued that sort of annoyance that I had to the Red Skull. But what I found interesting too is MODOK. This idea of the Cosmic Cube kind of having a failsafe where it was controlled by MODOK. So a lot of questions were answered from it for me. Red Skull got the Cosmic Cube. The Cosmic Cube was developed by AIM, by MODOK. And they had a failsafe to say, okay, if this fell out of our hands, we can turn it off. And that's exactly what they did. And that's ultimately how I found that Captain America and Sam Wilson got out of the Cosmic Cube. So to me, that was a really cool twist, being that I haven't read the comics still. I haven't read the Tales of Suspense, issues 94, that was referenced in the comic. So that's obviously something that has me interested, and I thought was really cool storytelling. Another thing that I found interesting, just again, falling back on the movies, I found very interesting that the Cosmic Cube had multiple properties, which it looked like the Tesseract, but then it also had properties of the Reality Stone from the movies. So this ability to create water, waves of water, turning water into sand. Again, the whole boulder situation. It was really interesting to see how the Cosmic Cube had multiple powers, if you will, and then ultimately how that helped Red Skull. So he even seemed more powerful, given that the way it looked like he had two stones from the movies, but it was really just one cube. So for me, that was really interesting. And again, hats off Stan Lee. I mean, rest in peace. It's such a great storyline. Just that little 3-issue mini arc. And again, a really cool twist along the way. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start reading a new series, and that's going to be the Secret Wars. Secret Wars, recommended to me by Dr. Ramos, is going to be really interesting because I know a little bit about Secret Wars just from a show development standpoint, but apparently the comic books have a much more profound impact. So I'm really looking forward to reading that series arc and giving you a play-by-play of something that has a big impact on not only the comics, but it seems like it's going to be a big impact in terms of movies and shows as well. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Sorry for the delay, but thank you so much for sticking with me. Again, keep calm and Comic-Con. Enjoy your Taco Tuesday.